2013 Nissan Rogue Special Edition. Ooh, so fancy. This car is one of the most ridiculous-looking full-on production cars that I've possibly ever seen in my lifetime, and yet it still pulls it off. The type of person that would drive this is probably someone that has just stopped trying. You know, like, they've already had kids, got a divorce, realized the kids are old enough to not be driven around an old Toyota Sienna anymore, and you know what? I respect that person, because that person happens to be my mother. And this is a very feminine-looking car. Now I say this lightly, because I don't want any triggered people in my comment section, so I'm just going to hold off on that statement. This is a perfectly respectable car. I mean, it's reliable, it's spacious, it's got a lot of back trunk space, and it's also got a lot of space for people to sit in the back, so you actually won't be squished for once, which is fantastic. But this car is really cool. I actually kind of like the way it looks, but it's cool. Actually, I don't. I think it's pretty ugly. I mean, it's kind of made in a cheap way. It wasn't necessarily put together, but it was built relatively well. I mean, the door closes really easily, and then it's also got some nice trunk space. It's got some stuff like that. I mean, look at this. My mom has been able to fit everything back here, because when my mom retired the van... When my mom retired the van, we still wanted to go on some fun road trips and have adventures and stuff like that. But, I mean, we needed more reliability than our van had offered us, so here we are today with the good old Nissan Rogue. And because this is the special edition, it has some features that get this car a few more style points. Oh, shoot, I just spilled peanut butter on my phone. Okay, just look at this front grille. Okay, because this is a special edition, it has some chrome features, and it's got like these weird fog headlights. It's got these weird fog lights, which aren't necessary, really, because I've seen other Rogues, and I've actually compared them to this one. The other ones have a roof rack, which my mom really wanted when she bought this car, but she didn't exactly look at that when she bought it. And it's actually got a lot of space. It's actually got a lot of clearance, so if we ever need to, like, you know, do some stuff, if we ever need to, like, go out somewhere that's really rocky and hilly, we don't have to worry about that like what we used to do in the van, because the van was, like, really low. It has all these beautiful chrome bits and pieces, and it's got that beautiful scratch. This car has definitely already been through a couple adventures. The 2013 Nissan Rogue is a 2.5-liter double overhead cam inline four, making 170 horsepower to the front wheels at 6,000 RPM, which isn't that bad, and it also has 175 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM, which, it's not slow, I guess. I mean, it's a whopping 170 horsepower, which I guess for a 2013 production car, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's kind of sad, to be honest. I mean, it definitely deserves a lot more power than that. Well, why don't I try cheering myself up to look at the all-new specs for the all-new 2017 Rogue Sport. Oh, no, my God. It's literally only making 140 horsepower. Oh, my God. Dude, they literally downgraded the amount of horse... Bro! Dude, all of these specs, dude. Well, what did we learn today? I guess if you don't want style, but you want speed and reliability, plus being able to climb over mountains, then buy a 2013 Nissan Rogue Sport. Do not buy the special edition, and definitely don't buy the 2017 edition unless you want to be bored out of your mind. Oh, and don't buy a Murano.